Hello again. In tonight's tutorial, we will be covering converting a disk-mountable image, or a DMG file, on Mac OS X into an ISO file that can be burned to a disk and used to boot a computer, server, or virtual machine. For the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to use a DMG file that we created from an earlier tutorial based on the OpenFiler ISO conversion over to a DMG image. Inside of my directory, if we take a look, all we have is going to be the OpenFiler disk image, which we had previously created. And if we take a look just to verify the disk image, we can see that this particular disk image, if we double click it, could totally be opened, and we can take a look throughout the file system inside of the disk image. What we want to do is we want to take this disk image and we want to convert this back into a bootable ISO file that we can use to boot OpenFiler into a computer, a server, or a virtual machine, or wherever else we would want to boot it. In order to do the conversion, again, OS X already has a built-in utility called HDI-util that we can use to convert things from one format to another format. In order to be able to convert a DMG image over into an ISO image, all we have to do is issue the command HDI-util, and we're going to convert the OpenFile DMG image back to format UDTO with an output of OpenFiler.ISO. So once we have the command input, let's go ahead and hit enter, and then we just wait a couple of minutes for our ISO image to be generated. Once the process is complete, we'll see that we have created a new file, but the file name is actually OpenFile ISO.cdr. In order to be able to convert this over to just a raw ISO image, all we got to do is do a move on the OpenFile.iso.cdr to OpenFile.iso and hit enter. Now if we take a look inside of the directory, now we have both of our DMG image and our ISO image both sitting in the directory. At this point, I could very easily take this ISO image, burn this to a CD, and again use that to boot into OpenFiler on whatever box or platform of my choosing. That about wraps up tonight's tutorial. If you enjoyed this tutorial and haven't already, please subscribe to our channel to see some of our other videos and to be notified when we publish some new ones. As always, any questions or feedback is welcome in the comment section below, and we would love to hear from you. That's all for tonight. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you next time.